Hey guys, Chrome Material here. Before we get started, I'd just like to say if you like the content that follows when I'm done jabbering and doing what I'm doing, and you'd like to see more, and you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the subscribe button, click the bell, flip the switch, twist that dial, or do whatever you need to do to tell YouTube that you're interested in discovering when the next video of mine comes out. All right, so now that we've got that done with, let's get to it. I'd like to talk about one of my favorite skills in the game because of the fact that sometimes it's really not my favorite skill at all, because sometimes I'm irritated by it, because it has you kill sometimes monsters that I don't like, but it is a great skill overall, which is why I think this particular skill, the Slayer skill actually, the cat's out of the bag, is one of the better skills in the game because it gives you access to a variety of monsters with good drops. And I mean, other skills have a certain like flair to them. I won't deny that. I mean, like with high level woodcutting, you can cut elder logs for money. With high level herb lore, you can do potions and clean higher level herbs for money. Although with herb lore, you can do other herbs that are lower levels, sometimes give good money too. But each skill has interesting things that you can use to either make money or just enjoy the game in the upper tiers of that skill. And Slayer is no different. But what's interesting about it is it makes use of a lot of other skills. And as far as Runescape 3 goes, a higher level Slayer is actually one of the skills that content was planned for beyond level 99, which I think is kind of interesting. Only saying that because there aren't a lot of skills that have actual planned things up to this point beyond virtual levels, except for I think Slayer and maybe Dungeoneering. I mean, virtual levels are nice, but I'd like the level if I were to get a virtual level, depending on what it is. And if you're up to that point, you might think the same way I do, that I'd want it to mean something, just not, an extra number. And with Slayer and Dungeoneering, the game does that. So now, at the end of this, I'm either going to look like a total fool or a total genius. It's one or the other. And I think I also made a miscalculation, but we'll see. Also, I wanted to make sure, I'll probably have to get some inventory space or drop some stuff. I wanted to test out the decimation bow because I haven't had one up to this point and I didn't know how it would really do its thing. So I thought I would also test that for you guys. Let's see. And I do almost no two-handed ranging. So this is a terrible action bar for this, just so you know. That actually wasn't too bad. Wow. Less than 5 hits, the Water Fiend's done with. Wow. That's impressive. I do magic a lot more than range, strangely enough, even though magic ended up being a 99 way down the line, way after range ended up as. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure range was my first 99 on my character, and unless I figure out how to edit, a lot of things that I hope would never see the light of day because they're rather embarrassing had happened with the audio of that video, and I didn't realize what would have happened until kind of too late. So that's going to be like probably not ever going to be a thing, I don't think. And I can't re-record it because it was a stream. So whoops, I got the wrong guy. It's a case of mistaken identity. Although know how I mistook a skeleton for a fiend, it was a misclick. All right, 8 more of these guys left. I'm using dark arrows as ammunition, by the way. I wasn't sure whether the decimation made its own ammunition or not. I had gotten so used to things like the crystal bow that makes its own ammo that I don't really think about ammo very much at all. Or like with shadow glaives, you don't need ammunition, so I didn't really think about it. Even though I think I still have like a ton of rune arrows in the bank. Because I just kind of collect them. Because they're good drop from gargoyles and such, so I just kind of got a bunch of those hanging around. Okay, so the fact of the matter was I knew that completing this particular task was not going to get me to 99. So what I did was I extended the, let's see, I can show you real quick. This daily here, Slayer Assignment Master, I extended it to double. So I don't know if it would get me the, whoops, I guess that's it. I didn't even realize that it actually, sorry, dead air. I didn't know it had actually completed because I just get into kind of like a rhythm or like get into the flow of things and just like keep clicking the next one and the next one and the next one. So I wanted to see, this is probably going to bring me either just over what I would need for my next level or just under. So let's see if we can get rid of some stuff. I don't know why I picked some of this stuff up because I don't really use it very much. Like caskets and battle staves are okay. Like mithril arrowheads, I guess it's kind of a habit because it's just like they stack and it's like, why not? Kind of a thing, but usually I don't really take those things. And the time I decided to not bring my gem back, they dropped me a gem. It's like, you know, like Murphy's Law or something, you know what I mean? All right, put the bolts back. We'll put these back. My bank's a terrible mess. Okay. This is, we need 48,016 XP. If I get that with this, I'll have more to show you guys. Not 50,507. So it looks like it's it. 99 Slayer. Soul Gazer. Platinum Challenge, the Slayer Codex, and Skill Mastery. I might check out the Soul Gazers in this video, even though I didn't mention it in like the notes on this, because I realized that the last time I had tried to kill one, I had to run away because they look so similar to the Soul Reapers or the little eyeball creatures in the Zamorak's Fortress. There are 2 variants, and the Soul Gazers are the ones all the way in the back. So I might actually check that out just because I'm going to open this casket and find some coins. 640 coins. Well, good for me. The Platinum Challenge, Rush of Blood, the Slayer Codex. That's the part I really want to check out. But I have to kind of like tell do a little bit of show and tell on that. So I think right now what I'm going to do is grab this again. And to get to the place where the soul gazers are, you need, if I could spell today, you need the communication device from Dishonor Among Thieves. It teleports you to Zamorak's hideout. Then you just run west. Oop, that was not very smart. I'm only saying that because I have like no food and no teleport out but this ring. I mean, it serves as a nice teleport, but okay, these little eyeball creatures are seekers. I forget what Slayer level they are. I think I might have actually done one of those in a first look Slayer video. And these little guys, I should say little, they're not very little. These guys, the soul gears require 99 Slayer to. So this would be kind of a. Oh man. I should probably get my ranged skills up. Oop, I did that wrong. Just to make sure that I don't end up dead. Okay, the first soul gazer's in the bag. And I apparently got another token for a treasure hunter key. I don't even know what these guys drop. I know there was a guy a long time ago who had tried to like kill one when I was here trying to kill seekers, and he said they have I think it's some kind of bow that they drop that's worth a ton of money. Okay, I think after this, I'm going to have to leave if it doesn't kill me. This isn't technically a first look video, and I didn't really want it to be that. I was just curious about this. I'll probably have to come back later and do like a proper first look video, and this is how you do things if you don't want to die. Okay. So to get a Slayer Codex, you have to go to the Sunken Pyramid in southwest Menethos. If you don't want to be a rube, and I'm only saying that because I'm being a total rube right now, you'll want to make sure that you move your house portal to Menethos before doing this, because it's a lot easier, way easier, to do things that way, because the house portal puts you right outside where you need to go. Also, once we get inside, you also want to make sure that if you have completed the Mauritania Hard Diaries, you don't need the Ghost Speak Amulet to talk to ghosts. But if you haven't, just bring the Ghost Speak Amulet with you so you can talk to Phasa. I think that's the ghost name. Anyway, now we've got to do things the long way. I would say it's kind of, sort of, I think of it as kind of, sort of the lazy way, even though it's technically more work to do it this way. It's like there are some things on RuneScape I'm really behind on. I mean, even though, like, for instance, I have 99 construction, my house is a dump. It is legitimately a dump. There's almost nothing in there that I put in there that was not for leveling construction or of some other use. I mean, my house still has one floor, and there's almost nothing in it. Okay, I think it's over here. I don't even know if there's anything special I'll have to bring. Okay, here we go. Portmaster Cags. Travel. Transport to sunken pyramid. Open the door. I guess it's open the door. I'm going to go inside whether or not. And phases around here somewhere, maybe. I'm not sure. So basically, what the Slayer Codex is a book that keeps track of all the souls in the game, which you would add to this chest by putting it into an ushabti, which is basically an Egyptian. It's a canopic jar, basically. Yes, yes, indeed. Yeah. What's this place? Who are you? Where did you come from? Interesting. Let's do it. Of course, I'm not going to say no. It's like, would you really say no? You must capture these souls and deliver them back here. I don't have some empty ushabti and a Slayer Codex. Yeah, it's not quite an ancient Egyptian canopic jar, but it'll have to do. It has a chance of capturing the creature's soul. Okay. Yeah, so basically what happens is, well, first of all, you apparently get a Slayer Codex that I now have to use to, along with the ushabti, to put souls into the chest of souls. As well as something else that you can do with it is, which I kind of messed up and didn't do research on, but I'm unfortunately notorious for that sometimes, is to have your own personal Slayer dungeon where you can put any creature you want. As long as you got it in a new ushabti, you can put any creature you want into the room, and it's just like for you to fight, which I think is the really cool extra part that I'd wanted to mention. I want to see if maybe I would be able to get the soul of a spiritual warrior. Maybe. If we could not see subjugation boots. Okay. I also want to make sure to wield the Shard of Zaros because I don't want anything in there attacking me. Of course. Oh, why do I have Ganodermic gloves? If I could manage not to click that, that would be splendid. Okay. Okay, and the cool part is that you don't, since this isn't kill count or anything, there's a spiritual warrior, that you don't have to get a certain number of these or what have you. You can just get them. Bladed rune salvage. Okay, so the Ushabti's not taking. It's a chance as far as that goes, which is a strange thing with it because it's not guaranteed. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit more for this because I didn't want this video to get too long. If nothing happens, I will wrap it up. Okay, yeah, this is taking a lot longer than I thought, of course. And I'm also not sure what the chance is for these things to drop as far as that goes. So, with my luck, as soon as I turn the recorder off and wrap this up, I'll get one then. And we keep going. I don't know if it'd be interesting or not to turn this into a series. I mean, it's got a lot. The Slayer Codex, if I'm not mistaken, has a lot of pages in it. Usually I would bring my spring cleaner to help break down this stuff automatically, but I didn't do that either. Oh. All right, this will be the last one. If it doesn't drop, I think I should probably just leave. All right, that's fine. We didn't get it just yet, which is fine. I want to. Oh, that's right. Without, I think it's 50 Slayers in the set, you can't teleport with this thing. I forgot about that. I also, let's just see if we can explore, if Phasa will let us explore the rest of the sunken pyramid or not, because there was that central room and there was, it looked like 3 offshoots into other rooms, but I wasn't quite sure if it would open up. Because it'd be pretty cool. I didn't know if the game like made you put a soul in there first, because I had never been inside, even though I know I had seen recordings of other players who had unlocked the dungeon or were using somebody else's personal Slayer dungeon. And I mean, depending on what creatures you put in there, it would open up a lot of different money making methods, because like abyssal demons, or like whatever you would rather do for a Slayer. Yeah, because if I move my house, I could just like one step outside the door. Is it upside down? Oh, it looks like. Inner dungeon lobby, inner dungeon, inner building mode. Huh. Uh, let's go enter the dungeon. Oh, okay, cool. So this is a different room. I mean, there's nothing in here. I didn't put anything in here. I think there are different areas for depending on how big the creature is or not. I think that is what governs what dungeon they can go into. Because see, you got this smaller room and then this big room right here. So it's kind of like having a RuneScape house when you've got like 10 construction and there's like nothing in it, no chairs, no nothing. This seems like a similar thing, only a little bit different. Okay, so we'll exit the dungeon. Okay, so this is the center room. What about building mode? I just wanted to see what was going on because I don't have anything. Oh, wow. So up to 5 spawns it looks like I could put in here. Of course, now, depending on what was what, I would have to make another video or series of videos about the creatures that I after I put some creatures in here to see what was what. I mean, it would basically be combat as far as that goes. Okay, so another 5 in here. And just for fun, I'm going to check out the other one just to see what's what. See if it has 5 spawns as well. I think it does, because why not? Would make sense. And I've unlocked a new music track, My Domain. Little old me. Yeah, 5 spawns. Okay, so basically there would be the potential for, it looks like, 15 creatures to be in here for me to slay. Although I'm not sure if you can like mix and match, whereas if it's 5 spawns, if they all have to be the same or not. They might have to, which is fine. Because that's still up to 3 different types of creatures that I could have in there. Okay, after all that jabbering, I think that'll be where we'll end the video. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Keep going with your RuneScape journey and your life journey too, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Oh, and it's Father's Day in the US as well. So if you are a father and you're watching this, happy Father's Day. All right, bye-bye.